Alright. Level that. Real quick video, got the heat on. It's gotta be 90 fucking degrees, but real dry in here. And climbing. But look at the Lincoln, everyone. It is completely covered. Alright, it's got two coats, two back-coated coats on it. I got just a little bit to make maybe a half a, I got like, I don't know, 4 or 5 ounces of paint activated left. It's not activated yet, but it'll be about 5 or 6 ounces activated, which I figure I might have some touch-ups, something I missed. You know, I'm going to get a good look at it in the light tomorrow. If it's a nice day, I don't know what the weather is going to be, but my body's saying it's not going to rain. At least at the moment, I'm a little sore from working, but I'm not, you know, arthritically, I am medicated, you know, that helps. But we'll see how I feel in the morning. That's usually the worst. I'm so stiff. It's agony when I wake up. It takes me like 3-4 hours to get stretched out and able to get over here. You know, he was stuck here, now he's up here. You fuck, he's gonna make footprints all night in my fucking wet paint, right? It's drying quick. Ooh, that's wet, but this is covered anyway. Yeah, I just left the fingerprint. You know what kind of bug this is? Anybody know what kind of bug that is? Looks like he got painted a little. He lost a leg down here, or a foot. He's trying to get off, and his foot ripped off. It's still on the fucking paint. Look. They're all coming in. I got the doors closed now, and I'm still finding them. Fucking bugs. Oh yeah, that's tacky. That's very wet. Yeah. Don't it look good? I mean, it's rough. It's, you know, you could see the orange peeling, you know, that's what they call it, but I got it heavy in some areas, in most areas. Look at the trunk. This is 2 coats. Roof, 2 coats. I got runs to deal with, though. I keep getting fucking runs. Every time the hose, I'm moving, I'm trying to go fast, because, you know, you only got so long. You know, I mean, I know that the pot life is definitely longer than the frickin' primer. The primer was a joke. I couldn't even unload 1 full can in the gun before it got hard. You know? So what do you think? I gotta call Binks tomorrow. I don't know. Should I clear it? It's gonna be a lot more work if I clear it. Alright? I mean, it does need to be wet sanded. I'm gonna be wet sanding and buffing it, and that's it. But frankly, I think it's still, I don't know, this light is throwing shadows. The only problem is, see, if I didn't have these runs, I kept trying not to get runs, but I got runs. You know, you see them? 1 drip there, another one there, wave there. You know, that's a drip, that's a run, that's a wave. Another wave, another wave. You know what I mean by a wave? A long run where a lot of it just fell down like metallic slide. Although this is not metallic paint at all. This is mimicking the original lacquer. that was on here. This is acrylic urethane. Modern day lacquer. Buildable, sandable paint like primer. The only difference, no lead. Anyway, and I got hose hits. You know what I mean? Where the hose hits the wet paint. Damn it. I gotta fix them. So I got a little bit of paint left. Hopefully it'll be enough to finish off. I don't think this didn't get a full second coat. This is I did the window, but I don't think I got all of this framework in here that I painted. It's only one coat. It's gonna need that second coat. You could tell. You can see the one coat of primer, the gray primer bleeds through one coat. Gotta go at least 2. Preferably 3. I want to go 3. I would like to go 1 more, but I can't. I don't have enough paint to go 1 more. I only got a little bit. And if I was to go 1 more, now would be the time. You see, I put the first coat on, and I didn't even get it all on. The trunk wasn't covered. But with this paint, you could put it all on at once. 1, 2, 3, 4 coats have you. But you gotta do it. You wait a while, an hour or 2, and then you hit it while it's still tacky. Once it's dry to the touch, and you know, I mean, then you gotta wait a day so you could frickin' wet sand it. And it takes a day to wet sand the car. It took me all day to do it. Alright, I started with the machine, and the machine started fucking everything up. My boy at the shop that sold me the paint told me, oh no, use 800 grit. Okay, I had a sheet of 800 grit. I made 1 wheel for the sander, glued it there, waited like a half an hour. That fucking shit, once I put water and it all came off. And when it flopped off, the glue that was on the palm sander pad disc that vibrates, it fucking screwed up my hood. Cost me hours. I had to sand, it wasn't coming out. Finally, I got pissed off. He told me 800 wet, and I didn't like the idea of getting my car wet. You know what I did? A piece of used 220. Light, took off all the runs, took off all the goo from the glue for the palm sander that messed up the hood. Because once that happened, screw me, I did it all by hand. All by hand. The whole car. It took me all morning and, you know, almost all the afternoon to do the wet sand. And there were places actually that I went through and hit metal, and I had a prime, so I used the red oxide spray can primer for 2 little spots, you know. One of them was right here, can't tell, was right here. Just touched the car, Jesus Christ. Oh, Joe. I touched it right there, damn it. See it's run? Alright, look at this. With my door jams. The door jams got 2 coat. Had to because they were so tacky. And I was trying not to step on them, and I ended up stepping on them. And I left black marks on my white, beautiful paint, so I couldn't even clean it, so I just buried it. That's all. Hell, most of this isn't even seen. Only a small strip of this is seen. The step is seen. But, you know, there's a piece that comes over most of it. Anyway. Soon. Can't wait. Dry paint. Dry. Hurry up and drive for me. I'm gonna go home and sleep. I gotta be here. I gotta get up 6:30. I gotta be here 7 o'clock. Juster's coming with a bike. I hope he gives me $3,000 and lets me keep the bike, because I was asking $35,000. It's gonna need a lot of work. Hope he gives me the $3,500 appraisal. I mean, shit, this fucking bike was $5,700. Look at this trunk, baby. The trunk came real good. You know, wait till it's dry, and I do put 1,000 grit and 2,000 grit. All right, and then you would wheel it, you know, buff it out after the 2,000. But I don't know if I was to do the 2,000 and then clear it. You know what I mean? I got a gallon to clear. I don't know. I think, frankly, you know what I think? I could buy another gallon of this, half a gallon. Yeah, look. See? I didn't get that. You see the Bondo. See, this hood was absolutely perfect. The transmission mechanic did this. Fucking was trying to get away with it, too. Fucking believe that. Didn't even give me a break on the thing, so now I'm gonna bring him something else, and he's gonna have to give me a fucking break. Yeah. Body shop wanted $400 to do that. Believe me, that was worth a lot more than $400 to me. You know, I spent at least a week on this hood. I mean, the hood, I spent probably 100 hours on that hood to get it like that. I mean, look at that. Now, I got something here I didn't notice before. I'm gonna have to wet sand and paint some more now. And I gotta paint here, so I still gotta make a little paint. I got a little left. The only thing that I should do it right fucking now. I can't. I haven't had dinner yet. I'm fucking starved. I'm like ready to drop. You know? I can't take no more. Everything is so fucking laborious and so time consuming, especially in here. There's no room. I've got a Jenga pile of Lincoln parts here, a Jenga pile in the car, and a Jenga pile on top of my top toolbox. And there's more over here too. I got a number that's scattered all over the place. You know? I'm trying to be as organized as I can, but I'm stepping all over everything. And yet there's a half a dozen boxes in my bedroom that I haven't been able to really use my bedroom. You know, like the little space in my little bedroom I got. It's got for years is holding Lincoln parts. Because now that it's painted and everything, once it's all buffed and cleaned up, I gotta put these new rubbers on. I got new rubber moldings for all the doors, the body, everywhere. This car's gonna be airtight. It's gonna look like a brand new Lincoln. Just about. I mean, if I re-chromed, then I would have, you know, but I don't have the money to re-chrome. I gotta do something. I got like 3-4 dings in this front bumper. I'm gonna bang them out. The back one had a couple dings, and Ricky Steinberg, he banged them out for me over at the Polish Service over on Gleason Avenue. He did a lovely job. Anyway, box is locked. Time to go. Yeah, it is really cooking in here. I gotta shut it. All right.